So to give you a brief overview, what you're going to be able to do is discover sensitive data that you didn't know existed, continuously track all that data that is sensitive in nature, especially all those documents that you told me about in SharePoint, and really uncover vulnerabilities and transactions that occurred, such as files being duplicated that shouldn't be occurring. This is going to scan everything in SharePoint and find all that sensitive data and know if something happened that shouldn't have happened. It's a simple interface. It is a relatively compact interface, and it'll tell you the information that you need. Hey, so this is Guardium Insights DSPM, and this is going to scan and identify sensitive data inside of your cloud environments and in your SaaS applications automatically. It's going to identify vulnerabilities, and it's going to identify risky transactions that are happening between this data, as well as potential risky transactions. So let's start here with our data inventory. This is showing us all the data that we have in our environment, all those data stores that have sensitive data. So Guardium goes in, it connects to your cloud providers, AWS, Azure, GCP, and it discovers sensitive data. Now, it also connects to certain SaaS applications like SharePoint, Slack, Jira, and Confluence. So for you, let's take a look at our SharePoint and our Microsoft 365 data that this is scanning. So we can jump in here and let's take a look at this one and see what happened. So these are some resources that were identified with certain sensitivities. And each sensitivity is a kind of data. So there's some personal data here that is at risk. And a vulnerability was discovered. A copy of sensitive data was copied from one account to another. And well, this recommends that we remove unneeded data copies. So you can really have the full panorama of all the data in your environment that's sensitive and know if there's some kind of vulnerability or some kind of transaction that occurred that shouldn't be happening.